Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, I'm your host, Mrs. M. And if you haven't, make sure you click the link below. That way you can subscribe to my channel and not miss out on anything you need to scale your business to six figures and beyond. Pow! I know when I got started with this, I would know people that were making in GovCon like $40,000, $50,000 a month. That was, pow, mind-blowing to me that you could actually make that kind of money. I had never heard of anyone making at the time when I came, like in 2006, 2008, 2010. I didn't even know people that were making, 88,000 a month, 100,000 a month. Just didn't even know it. You thought good money was making, 20K, things like that, or 160,000 a year, but definitely not 50, 60,000 a month. But that is what exactly happens when you look at government contracts. It even now is one of the best ways to become a rich small business owner so that you can make changes and grow and scale. And that's the whole thing, is to be able to take your business with an ideal, have this ideal in GovCon, like maybe you don't have the past performance in your NAICS code, the one you want. Let's say you did something your entire life and now you want to do something different. So I'm going to talk in this video about some step-by-step things that you can do when it comes to understanding what you need to make. So let's say your goal is to make $500,000 net profit in your pocket. How do you figure that out? How do you know what you need? So we look at the total contract value of the contract, total dollar value of the contract. So if I'm looking at making $500,000, I need to figure out what is going to be my profit margin, because I'm not going to get all of that. Now, of course, there's some variables there on if you are a sub versus a prime. What is your industry? The highest industry that when you look at profit is going to be cybersecurity. Your lowest industry is going to be like reselling. That's going to be lower. And medium is like 12 to 15%. So I like to have a goal. I want to write this on my board, and I'll probably do this later where I actually go to my board and show you the formula so you can see it. So when I'm looking at that, I'm going to reverse engineer. This is what I need, and I know how to work backwards. 500,000 net in my pocket. I would need to have total contract value to keep 500,000. I would go 500,000 divided by whatever the profit margin is, and I gave you that. Let's go with 0.15. So 0.15. So using a 0 and then 0.15. So 15%. I'm going to divide that, and that is going to come up to $3,333,000, like $3,333,000. So I know that I need to net $500,000 a year. I need to have a total contract value amount of $3,333,000. So you can figure out if you want to make $200,000, what do you need? If you want to make $1 million, what do you need? Now remember, this is net. So you're figuring in what your profit is going to be, and that's how you're figuring what it is. Your profit is what you're looking at dividing with the total contract amount that you want to keep. So if I'm looking at 500,000, I'm going to do the math, that formula, very simple formula on looking at and you can look easily look at what your industry margins are. So like if you're doing facility support services, that's going to be between your 12 and 15. You're doing cybersecurity, that's going to be higher, 35. If you're doing resell, your net value is going to go less. Your profit is going to be less. So the higher the profit margin, the less you have to look at making, because you're going to keep more of it. So that's why cybersecurity, the profit margin is higher. But the average, just know that your average NAICS code industry is usually going to be between 12 and 15%. Look at how much you want to keep in your pocket, how much you want to keep, and then just reverse engineer it. So now I know that I need to go for, if I want 500,000 in my pocket, I know I need to have a total contract value of 3 point something million. And that's what you can do. So you can do less. You can figure if you want 100,000, what do you need? And if you know that you want 500,000, what do you need? Now that could be a goal over years. years and years and years. Because remember, total contract value is a 4-year span or 5-year span. Most contracts are at least 3 to 4 years with, the option is what you're looking at. So hopefully that helps you. If you love to learn more, then make sure you click my link in the description. I love doing free training. I've got some free training coming up for Q4, doing the do and giving you what you need for federal, state, using AI to get you there lightning fast, like in a jiffy. So look forward to seeing you again soon. Take care and figure out what you need for your contracts right now. Let's do that. Bye.